we are again.
Oh, Mr. Bajam.
And how's our Yana?
Not stock checking again.
Spot check. We come to check your spots. You've been squeezing them again, I see. Mrs. Vavra.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mr. Kirker.
Afternoon.
Our new boss at the office.
Afternoon.
Yana. Have you got a lager? A nice cold one.
Oh, so it's for you.
You know, if you've been nibbling at those cherries, you'll have your stomach pumped to get the stones back.
Where's the manager?
He's out.
Where?
Don't know, he didn't tell me.
Mr. Varel is at a board meeting.
That's where I should like to be, in a nice, cool boardroom. My feet are burning like Roman candles. Oh, Mr. Kirker, this is our assistant manager, Miss Winter.
How'd you do? Rosa, would you close the shop now? It's time.
Yes, okay. Come on, Yana.
Where would you like to begin?
A cash register, if you don't mind. I see the personnel department are very complimentary about you, Miss Winter.
Thank you. When you need me, I'll be in the storeroom. Can I speak to Mr. Varel, please? Mr. Varel. He's left. Oh, I see. No, that's all right. Thank you.
14,383.
Check it again, would you?
But I have checked it. 14,383.
Then there's a deficit.
It's me, sir. I forgot my purse this morning and borrowed from the till. I made a receipt.
You know, it's against regulations.
Oh, come on, man. What the hell does it matter? You know perfectly well people do it all the time.
The point is, should they?
What, 63.50 for one day?
I'll put it back.
We have 153 shops in this combine. If everyone did the same, let me see, that would be 7,625, wouldn't it?
I knew about it, Mr. Kirker.
Surely that only makes it worse.
Well, if Miss Winter's taking the responsibility, that's all right then, isn't it?
Yes, of course it is. It's a trivial matter.
Oh, thanks.
Mr. Kirker, can we let Yana go? There's a rabbit outside there waiting to take her home.
Of course.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Bajant.
Yes, it's going to be a wonderful night for us, isn't it? Working away here while you're dancing your feet off?
If there isn't anybody looking, you can have some beer, can't you?
Yana.
Now off you go, Yana. Go on.
You carry on here. I'll start on the storeroom.
Well, come on, Mrs. Barbara. It's got to be finished tonight.
May I come in?
Yes, of course.
You keep things very neatly.
Thank you. I do my best.
About the deficit, Miss Winter. The till shouldn't be regarded as a kind of piggy bank, you know.
I'm sorry, that won't happen again.
Excessive familiarity among employees makes it difficult to maintain order. Must we keep that window closed in this hot weather?
We have so much stock.
We'll start with coffee and tea.
Yes, I'll get the letter.
Gherkins. It's a silly name when you come to think of it, isn't it?
Why?
Gherkins. 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 Sounds like some sort of gnome, doesn't it? Well, what's next?
Jam.
We're certainly in one.
You've been saying that for years, Mr. Bajant.
Now the cognac. 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 24. Oh, I'll count that again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 24, 32, 38.
Expensive spirits don't sell well, do they? After all, no one can afford French cognac here at 305.
Yes, we don't sell very many of them.
Perhaps Mr. Burrell should transfer
32,
some.
34, 36, 38, 39.
Haven't you made a miscalculation?
I'm sorry. It's 38.
That's more like it. The mistake wasn't exactly favorable to you.
Wouldn't you like some coffee?
No, thank you. We're not in a cafe. I can't make this out. Is it 7 or 9?
Oh, it's a 7.
What's wrong?
I don't feel very well. Thank you.
This will pull you together. Blast!
Oh, did you scold yourself?
No, it's nothing.
It's an old house. The fuses are all worn out.
The hell now we've had it. Have I gone blind, friends?
Take a look at the fuses.
Well, how am I going to do that? Braille?
You're really very different, aren't you?
What do you mean?
The coffee will stain.
No, please, really don't trouble.
Let me do it.
But it'll dry. It's only coffee.
Good evening.
Kirker.
This is our manager.
They told me at head office you were here, sir. Excuse me. Tell Mr. Bazan not to wreak his vengeance on the fuses. There's a main power cut.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
You're new here.
In this district, yes.
I hope Miss Winter's been looking after you.
We'll finish up in the morning. At 6 o'clock, please.
6 o'clock.
The checking must be finished before you open the shop. Keys, please.
Ah,
It's a formality.
Naturally. Glass of vodka?
No, thank you. I don't drink.
Principal?
No. Ulcers.
Like a drink, Mr. Bajant?
Mrs. Vavra thinks I'm TT.
Only tea?
My tongue's like a fire brick. May I escort you?
Of course.
Good night, Mr. Kirker. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Night, Eleanor.
Good night, Mr. Varel.
Well, see you at dawn.
Good night.
Good night.
Funny.
What is?
Bajant does the same job as me, and people like him.
Well, I'm sure you've no enemies, Mr. Kirker.
People spill coffee over me.
Is it dry now?
Of course. Are you going this way?
No, I go this way. I must rush. Good night.
Good evening.
Evening.
5 sausages, please.
There you are.
When did the lights come on?
Lights? I haven't been off.
That's funny. Good evening.
Hello.
Have you got it?
Now,
You ought to devote more time to this. In mathematics, there is order,
yes, I know.
value, right. Bracket. X squared plus y squared, bracket, 4r squared, equals, bracket, c squared minus r squared, bracket. Minus 4c. Understand?
Oh, I know that I'm a complete idiot, and that I've always been a failure in your eyes. But I am grateful, I am very grateful for everything.
You're late.
What's the matter?
Nothing. One of my headaches.
Why don't you see a doctor?
There's nothing wrong with me. Oh, leave me alone.
well enough, Miss Winter. What's the matter?
I was just thinking of Mrs. Babbitt's face if she came in.
That's not funny. Turn the lights on.
No.
Why?
No.
What's the matter?
I think we were stupid to take the risk.
But you said they wouldn't be back for a week.
Yes, I know, but...
No, nobody saw us come, huh? Go on. Turn the light on.
No.
I can make love to you. Oh, I'm not allowed to look at you. Just like my mother was with my father. If I didn't love you, I'd laugh at you.
Do you love me?
Come here and let me prove it.
That proves nothing.
Why are you always so guilty? Anybody think it was a crime?
Hello, Vera. Still working? Why don't you take a rest?
Well, shall we all go to the Riviera?
Yes, now. Leave everything.
There's nothing better to do.
Vera,
Mm-hmm.
I need that money.
Why, what's up?
I can't tell you.
All of it?
Yes.
You're out of your mind. I haven't got it. I'm broke. I thought you said next year.
Yes, I know, but I've got to have it. Vera, look. I've got to have it.
Shouldn't have lent it. I told you so at the time, if you remember.
Well, what about Emil?
You can try him.
I'd rather you asked him.
Pass me the laundry.
I didn't realize it before, but you're afraid of him, aren't you?
You're in a spot. You want a man, someone who can help you.
Vera, you know I wouldn't ask you if I didn't really need it.
This heat. It's getting me down. Everything is. Try Emil. He's always had a soft spot for you.
You know, by the time I finish with you, I
Emil?
promise you your husband simply won't recognize
Emil?
you. He'll take a... Hello, sweetheart. Want a hairdo? Excuse me, my sister-in-law. I say, what about a massage over there behind the curtain? Of course, that goes without saying.
Emil, can you spare a minute, please?
Nice dress, really beautiful. You know, I can't think why I married your sister when I could have married you. It takes money to just like you.
Emil, you know, I haven't got time for this. I need help.
Here, Mavis. Look, please don't get the ends too dry so they'll curl well. Excuse me. Here. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I need money.
You're not the only one who needs money. How much?
2,500.
Right now?
Yes.
To earn that sort of cash, you'd have to go on the streets. I've got
Emil.
some here that'll do. It's not a lot, that's all. It leaves me skinned.
Hello,
Oh, buzz
Emil.
off.
What's going on
Is it
here?
enough?
Thank you.
So that's
welcome.
Eleanor.
Yes, Eleanor, so what?
Ooh, lush.
Lush or not, they're all alike. Once you're hooked, there's a noose around your neck for the rest of your life.
Hmm.
You'll find out soon enough.
You've a proper harem. And my wife has only a brother. That high.
You're better off that way. Ay, tak tip cuma. Please.
It's me.
How are you?
Cold.
I'll warm you up. Oh, by the way, it's better not to ring me at home because Carol keeps picking up the telephone and then it's rather awkward.
I had to.
Had to. It's usually me who can't wait.
I used to enjoy being independent, but, well, now I think I need you too much.
There's nowhere to go.
You've got the keys.
To the shop? It's very risky.
Please, Miller.
We'll have to be very careful. Somebody coming. I thought you'd never ring me.
Don't touch me.
Someone touch you. Got the list?
Kirk is sharp, he'll find out.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
We?
Suit yourself.
I'm here, aren't I?
Oh, don't be so damn touchy.
Have you asked yourself why I'm here?
Because you're involved, sweetie.
You promised you'd put the stuff back.
Well, was going to.
I know.
Hey, it's mine.
It's a good color.
Yes, I like it. Get in, I'll give you a run around the block. Did you get the money?
Yes. This is all I could get.
Good, I can get the rest.
Has it come through yet?
Has what come through yet?
I transferred to another shop.
Oh, yeah. No, I sent it through the head office. Well, it's up to them.
You did pass it on.
Like I said I did.
Sooner I'm away from you, the better.
Okay, lovely. Am I so bad? Weren't we happy? Middle age creeping on you, you get restless. You want something more. Most married women give up, you know.
Before their men do or after?
Before we get out of this little lot. You know, it was very funny watching you mopping away at his pants. Kirker by candlelight. What would you have done if the lights hadn't gone out conveniently?
Conveniently?
Fairish turned them off.
You?
Got it?
Rather friendship, what I like to see. You can always tell people who are in the resistance together. There's a sort of a, well, like a brotherhood about them, if you know what I mean.
Look, baby, I've got some beautiful eggs I love so, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. But only just come with me. Look.
Yes, come with us.
I say it's quite nearby because it's just to the first.
When will I get it back?
The end of next month?
I'm happy buried.
I'll send you a lovely wreath.
Did you get enough?
Yeah. Always keep a few people who owe you a favor. Let them think you've forgotten. Pays off at the end.
You didn't take more than you told me about, did you?
There's 12 bottles. Come on, what do you think I am? I don't know why we import this French stuff anyway. A week's wages for a bottle of cognac. I'd sooner drink right water.
Anything else, please?
Have you any Martell, please?
Yes, madam.
3, please. 3?
It's for Grandma. She's really knocking it back. 97 in November.
Oh, very well, sir. Anything more?
1 bottle of black and white.
Granddad is a Scotch nationalist.
I'm afraid we're out of black and white.
It has to be black and white.
Would you like Johnny Walker?
They get juicy after 90.
Oh, come on, sir. Anything else?
Look, why don't you go home? I can do this on my own.
No.
You don't have to prove anything.
I'm coming with you.
Right, okay.
Open the door. Whiskey.
Oh, come on, look, you've only just shut. Open the door. Ah, you're not...
Look, it's urgent.
Open the door. What's the matter with you? Ah. Open the door. Are you miserable?
What now?
There's another place just along the street. Well, now, look, try not to look as though you've just committed a murder. You're giving me the shakes.
But I haven't done anything like this before.
Don't worry, it's easier than adultery.
Yerka not back.
No. You better?
You don't like him.
Oh?
Suppose because he's yours?
Nonsense. He's my son, of course I like him.
Now, why can't you damn well show it?
Does he show me anything?
I'm going to bed.
She got a chill in the winter, poor little darling. I had a terrible time with her. She was really very ill. Her nose was quite dry and her eyes were all closed up. I had to bathe them 3 times a day. Really, she hasn't been the same since, and neither have I.
And all because you spoil her.
I don't spoil her, but one gets to love one's little dog. They're so sweet.
I'd give her a good hiding.
And a poorly dog needs proper care, just as you and I do when we're ill.
But it's Selina, my dear. And Selina, my darling. Why don't you call her Spot and treat her like a real dog?
Careful. Come on. Strike a match. Eleanor, pass the bottle. What's the matter with you? Come on. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you?
Are you awake,
Yes.
What is the matter?
Nothing.
There is something. You would have got yourself a woman years ago.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, go to sleep. I can't sleep while you're awake.
Well, 2 hours to sleep.
1.5.
Aren't you glad? It's all over. Well, aren't you?
The cognac, yes. I wasn't thinking of that.
What's the matter?
This time I feel obscene. Maybe you ought to pay me.
Well, it wasn't exactly rape.
No.
We had some good times, didn't we?
Yes. 2 women are restrained, though, aren't they? Good night.
Good night. Morning. Morning.
Morning. The birds were still snoring when I woke up this morning, so was my landlady. And they've got indigestion. And you, I suppose you were out half the night with that pimply-faced rabbit of yours dancing, huh?
No.
That's you for you.
Miss Winter's very late, isn't she?
It's not 6 o'clock yet.
Oh, back to the gherkins.
Going to be another slaughter today.
I'm going for a swim at lunchtime.
That's fine for you, isn't it? We shall have to stay here and fry. Fat men are supposed to float, but not Mr. Kirker and I. We shall sink to the bottom. Oh, Mrs. Barbara, come here a minute, will you? I want to check that rice again.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I thought you weren't coming.
It's only 5 minutes. Morning, Rosa.
Morning.
Mr. Bergent.
Morning.
Good morning, Janie.
Call me if you want me, Mr. Kirker.
He's a bit sharp, but I don't dislike it in a man.
Well, he's new after all, you know. He'll settle down.
It's cool in here. And quiet. I like the early morning. I was brought up in the country. Am I boring you?
Sorry, I didn't sleep well last night.
Neither did I. I hear you've applied for a transfer. Aren't you happy here?
Well, it isn't that. I live with my sister, and, well, she really needs the room. My new digs will be miles away, and I hate a long journey to work.
You're not married, then? I don't mean to be personal.
Well, I don't think I'm cut out for it.
No, it's not easy.
Where would you like to start?
Mr. Bergent? Mr. Bergent?
He doesn't like to be left alone with the ladies.
So I suggest we start right away. Now, if Miss Winter will kindly check the ledger, Mr. Bergent will go through the inventory of the wines and spirits.
Damn nuisance, aren't they?
Oh, I'm sure it isn't necessary checking up on people.
Oh, well.
Oh, wait a minute. They're a bit tight packed here. Just a minute. We'll have to bring some of these down to the lower shelf. Elena, take these. Move them down to a lower shelf.
May I come in? Of course.
Oh, that's done it.
That'll cost you 300 crowns.
That was clumsy, Mr. Bajant. However, this time we'll write it off.
Well, it breaks your heart, doesn't it? 20 crowns a drop. Almost makes you want to lick it up. That's funny. You taste it.
Tea. Mr. Varel, you try it.
I don't understand. It must be cognac.
It's impossible.
What do you say to this?
I don't know. I've no idea.
Mr. Bajant, give me another bottle. Tea. Check the lot. Cognac, whiskey, the lot.
Well, look. I don't understand. It must be cognac. It must be cognac. I know it is.
Miss Winter, go and lie down for a moment or two. I mean, she's obviously
No,
not
it
well.
must be cognac.
Nobody thinks
It
it's
must
you.
be.
I don't understand. I've known her for years. She's always been absolutely trustworthy. Bit of practice, you'll be good.
Oh, I wish we could do this every weekend. Hey, look, a bite.
Careful.
Got it.
It's a big one. Ooh. Supper.
Let it go.
I'd have grilled it.
Yes, I know.
Can you get the maggots?
Ooh, I hate touching these maggots.
You don't really like me, do you?
What makes you think that?
Well, you know, you love me, but you don't really like me.
Don't I?
Alana, I'm gonna get a divorce. I want to live with you properly.
You never will.
I mean it.
Yes, you mean it.
Well, that's it. 79 bottles filled with tea, 12 genuine. Somebody's made themselves a small fortune.
How much is Courvoisier?
325 crowns.
What's behind those crates?
That's the door to the yard. Hasn't been open for years.
You didn't tell me there was another door.
Well, I didn't know there was. I don't understand it. Why didn't he take the lot when he was about it? That's what I should have done.
It's a lot of money. Who's responsible?
Well, as manager, I am.
And who is responsible to you?
Well, everybody in the shop's responsible to me. Well, I mean, it could be anybody. It could be Mrs. Vavra, Janie. I can't for the life of me think it could be Eleanor. And she's always been so sort of efficient, so honest.
You're very loyal, Mr. Burrell. Now let's continue.
It's hot and close today, and my heart doesn't usually take kindly to this sort of weather, you know. Now, the scalp, eh? That's 4, isn't it?
The 6th. Well, if you'll take my advice, in these circumstances, you'll have to be pretty tough.
Our best shop. This really is rather a mess. Yeah. Well, you're certainly doing a thorough job, but seriously, thank you. Seriously, you've got me looking for thieves under every counter. You smoke?
No, thank you. Look, I didn't make this up. These are the bare facts.
Look, Kirker, I want your opinion. Naturally, I'm not trying to influence you, but do we have to bring in the big guns? Like lawyers, police, court? She's a woman, for heaven's sake. Maybe she's got kids. What do we know about her?
Well, if you ask me, this affair doesn't exactly throw a rosy light on the head office.
Just a moment, Kirker. Everything you say may be perfectly true. Never mind about that. I think this time we ought to be lenient.
Of course, there's no room for personal feelings. Take the human angle on any criminal and you're done for. Father drank, mother preferred her elder son, and so on and so on. No, you might well feel sorry for him, but you have to condemn him.
Mm.
But if you want to handle this case in your own way, then, of course, do so.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Is Mr. Kirker at home?
Yes. Come in.
Thank you.
Oh, Dad, there's a lady here to see you.
Good evening. Clear the table.
Right.
Sit down, please. I take it you wanted to speak to me.
Well, I came because
How did the tea get in those bottles?
for me to say.
Come now. Tell me everything.
You see, well, you see, I thought if I could explain to you.
There's no need to explain. It's out of my hands now. This deficit, it's much more than many people's wages for a whole year. Excuse me, please.
Who is she?
Come on now.
What does she want? What does she want?
It couldn't possibly interest you.
Why?
Please. Excuse
I just want
me.
my damn pill. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I'm sorry. I should have gone straight away.
Oh, that's all right. But you won't tell me the facts, so I don't know how I can help you.
You see, when you first came to the shop,
Yes?
Doesn't matter. Sorry to have disturbed you.
Hello. I've been looking all over for you. What have you been doing up there?
Nothing.
Nothing? What do you mean, nothing?
It was pointless.
I've been worried sick. Have you been saying anything to him?
What if I did?
Once Kirker bites, he never lets go. I want to talk to you.
There's nothing to say.
I must talk to you, please. Look, you know what would happen if they thought it was me, a manager? I'd get 3 years. If they thought it was you, you'd be all right. You'd only get probation. Look, I've got a lot of friends. I'll get you another job. I've spoken to a lawyer about it.
Did you?
Oh, now, come on, be reasonable. Well, you wanted a transfer, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Well, what do you want, then? A lot of trouble for me or just a bit of trouble for yourself? Look, don't you think I feel badly about this?
I don't know what you feel.
You were the one who broke it off, not me. Eleanor, look, Eleanor, I love you. Please. You gave me more than she ever gave me in that wretched house. Oh, now, come on, stop this.
Don't.
Didn't we mean something to each other? Please. Ah, you miserable bitch. You wallow in self-pity. You just enjoy it. Eleanor? Eleanor, wait. Eleanor, come on now. Be reasonable. Eleanor. Why all the temperament? I haven't done anything.
Look, they can search my place. I'm not the one with the car and the money.
What's this, revenge?
No.
After all, you did it.
You gonna tell Kirker?
Yes. You'll pay for that.
Me or my children?
You should have thought of them before.
Come on. What a day. What a mess. Told us that this place was a bit untidy, and he was right. Find the ladder. You want a drink?
Oh, dead man.
Hey, how do I look?
Bony.
Sexy eyes.
I bet I'm your 114th assistant manageress.
150.
At this rate, you'll miss your train. They'll all be waiting for you.
Leave my family out of this, will you? When I get home, I'll tell her I'm going to get a divorce.
Not again.
What's the matter? Aren't you pleased? Huh?
You're a fool.
Oh, charming. That's a great start to the morning.
I don't want to marry you. And I never believed you wanted to marry me.
Oh, come on now. You're desperate to get married. Show me a woman who isn't.
You mean any woman would want to marry you, don't you? I wouldn't have married you if you'd been free in the first place.
My if you listened to me, it wouldn't have killed Alan to look after the children while Grandma's ill, instead of us having to traipse all the way down there, and Grandma having to be up perhaps all hours of the night if either of them wants anything. You know what they're like. One wants a glass of water, the other wants...
Shut up and wake the neighbours.
The neighbours? What do I care about the neighbours? Anyway, I was talking about Yardie before, and I said to him, look at the chances I had. Well, I had the
You
word
missed
of my
a lot, didn't you, huh?
Just like your sister, Eleanor. Little madam...
I'm not blind. You'd have her on her back if she gave you the chance.
Oh, rubbish. You're always on me about something. Now, what's the matter with you? What's biting you these days? Why don't you go to your doctor and have it out with him?
She's
I don't
embarrassed
know.
by the way you talk to her.
Oh, get away. She knows I'm only teasing. She doesn't take me seriously. You and your family. Can't find the blasted key now.
Oh, shut
Look
up.
at this door. Not even a keyhole. Looks like the keys are inside. Oh, this is wonderful. Coming back at this time of night and not being able to...
Hey, what's the smell?
What?
The kids. Oh, God.
Ah, stop raving. We took them to Granny, didn't we?
But Alan isn't there.
Alan!
Wait, I'll ring.
Do you want to blow this whole place up?
What are you going to do?
Alan!
We should have given her back the money she lent us.
Cut the hysterics and get help, will you?
I told you to.
Will you?
What's the noise out here? I can't rest.
Shut up! Eleanor! Eleanor, open the door, will you? Eleanor! Morning. Something wrong?
Inspector, this is Mr. Kirker from our head office. May I show him this letter?
Certainly. Is she dead?
It's in the hospital.
Mr. Morel, she wrote it to you.
I am the manager.
I didn't believe it was her, but this letter admits everything, so you were right.
Yes.
She was in a bad way when she left the shop. She didn't come back again in the afternoon. It must have preyed on her mind all day.
These are trivial reasons.
Obviously, it wasn't trivial to her.
I'm not a psychologist.
You don't have to be a psychologist. You just have to be human. It always seemed to me she was a very lonely person. She'd have been alive still if one of us had given her a thought.
Do you mean me?
Someone's to blame.
You've nothing to blame yourself for, Mr. Kirker. You did your duty.
You take over, Mr. President.
Okay. I'm asking to be put with somebody else the next job. I'm not saying it's anybody's fault. I don't know. It's too much.
Consciousness since she was admitted late last night. She's in this room. Come in. Now, let's see.
95 over 50 blood pressure.
Breathing.
36.
Might be worse. Might be better. Patients who do come round always say they have the most beautiful dreams. They don't deserve them.
Is she a chance, Doctor?
At very best, a 50-50 chance, I'd say. Ah, Kirker. Be back in a minute. It's a nasty case, Kirker. I hope she'll recover from it, poor girl. Silly thing to go and do, and all for a few bottles. Anything new?
I've an idea. It wasn't Miss Winter who was really responsible.
What on earth do you mean, Kirker? Helen, get me the complete files of that case, would you? I'm surprised at you, Kirker. You've always said that a man of law shouldn't be influenced by imagination or personal feelings. Thank you. Now, this will remind me. Report. Ah, you wrote it yourself. Deficit statement. The police notes. A copy of a letter admitting everything. Motive facts. Perfect case, I would say.
Perhaps she protected someone.
Oh, you can't think it's Varel.
I don't know yet.
But he's the best qualifications now.
Yes.
I really couldn't believe a thing like that of him. Look, allegations, no. Facts, yes. You know perfectly well if she hadn't tried to kill herself, you wouldn't have given her a moment's thought. Perhaps you also knew her personally.
No.
Well, I know this sort of thing shakes one up. 4 years ago, I had a case of embezzlement. The man hanged himself. Well, somebody has to do the job. If you'll excuse me, I must go. Is there something else?
Please, I'd like to be relieved of this post.
Oh, Kirker, you're not serious.
No, I don't think I'm the right man for this work.
It must be the weather. A bit of a holiday, that's what you need. Your leave's due, right? We'll talk about it when you get back. So don't give it another thought. Helen, take these down to the legal department, would you? And don't worry so much.
Good evening.
He spoils everything.
Hello, Dad.
Hello.
Will you have a drink?
Thank you.
Come on, let's go. Yerka, Yerka.
Excuse me.
Good night, there's someone to see you.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Can we talk a moment?
Ah, yes.
Can I get you some coffee?
No, thank you.
What can I do? Anything about checking, or what about Eleanor?
Daddy, where are you?
I came on impulse.
Daddy. Oh, there's the much sauce for them hiding down a big juice.
Well, surely you can say where you came.
Not now. But, no doubt, some other time.
Just a moment. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Now, come to the office,
Doctor,
will
there's
you?
a call for you.
Oh, yes. Pardon me. Hello? Speaking. She died half an hour ago. Yes. Who's that speaking? Who are you, please? That's the fourth time he rang. Yes, she's dead. I don't believe she ever really meant to do it. That's the tragedy. She wouldn't have had time if her sister had come home when she said she would. We did everything we could.
You should have finished the sweeping by now, Yana. Morning.
Good morning. The new girl's upstairs waiting for you.
Oh, good. That'll be Miss Merrick. Good morning. My name is Farrell. I'm the manager. Let me help you.
It's very kind of you.
Oh, no. They're very heavy.
Where shall I put them?
Just over there.
Good.
Sardines. Very good with white wine. Do you like white wine, Miss Merrick?
Mrs. Marek. And I prefer red.
I'm sorry.
I'm divorced.
Well, you don't look.